Okay, brilliant.
Welcome to our aerial yoga class today. We got this beautiful silk in front of us. Find the edge of it. Make sure you are fit today to do this practice today. And also make sure you're not wearing jewelry so you don't damage your beautiful silk. Just find the edge and give it a wave. Find the air inside of this beautiful silk. Now step in front of your silk. Find with your thumbs insides of your hammock. And now find 6 gatherings of the fabric of the material 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Draw your elbows in, step even closer to your hammock, come on tippy toes, press gently into your hammock and lift yourself into it. We're gonna start our practice today in a cocoon. So look to your, say to your right side, and now just draw your hand along the right side of your hammock and then gently press it away from you. Then bring your right leg through and just switch your hands. Okay, now you're inside of your hammock. Bring your left foot inside and bring your right foot inside. So you end up in your straddle position. Bring your feet, soles of the feet together. Bring your hands either on your ankles or just on top of your legs, whatever is comfortable for you. And we're going to start our practice with a short meditation. Please close your eyes. Relax your neck, shoulders, and arms. And bring your whole attention to your breathing. So I want you next exhale to take slightly longer. And then inhale for 4 slow counts. And exhale for 6 slow counts. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale deeply. And exhale even longer and deeper. So you allow a new prana, new energy come with your each inhale. And exhaling, allow the opposite force, opposite energy come out from your body, from the each cell of your body, which is called apana. Let these 2 energies meet at solar plexus chakra. We're going to find the energy on inhale, going inside, and energy on exhale, coming outside. Stay connected to your breathing throughout the whole practice. On your next inhale, we're going to open the eyes and we're going to extend the right leg to the side. On your left side of your six, finding the little window and just stretch it away. Just bring your one elbow in, then another elbow in, and finding the foot, your shin, next to you. Just give a hug to your leg. And then slowly release your arms, maybe a little bit lower down. Continue exhaling deep. So allowing the new prana, new energy coming into your lungs. We're going to start our practice, our physical practice today with the first pose, which is called the Pigeon Pose. So on inhale, lift your arms and find the edges of the hammock. And now maybe just grab about 2 coverings with your hands. Then bend your right knee and lift yourself and bring the right leg back, keeping your left leg in front of you. Okay, bringing your elbows and shoulders through, staying in Namaste. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Because we can stay here or we can take it a little bit deeper. For that, you need to make sure you're staying right inside of your hammock. Draw your right leg back and maybe release your hands down to the ground. So make sure you have enough weight at the back. Breathe into your left hip, the hip we are opening. And when we're ready, after we took about 3-4 breaths, we're going to slowly come out. So finding the edges, stay strong, pull yourself back in here. Okay, keeping your right leg gently bent, just bring yourself back to seated position in a straddle. And this time we're going to do the same, repeat the same sequence on the other side. So bend your right knee. Now find the window on your right side, the back of your room. Now bring your elbows, then bring your shoulders through. Find your foot and shin and give it a hug. Take deep inhale into your right hip and deep exhale. Allow all the tension come out. Deep inhales and even deeper exhales. Okay, we're going to come to the pigeon pose on the other side. So finding the edges of your hammock. Make sure you take about 2 gatherings of the fabric, so it's enough for you to have a fabric in your hands. Now lift yourself up and now bend your left leg and slowly draw your left leg back. It's just the beginning of the practice, so you don't need to have your back leg completely straight. And then bring your shoulders and bringing your elbows through and bring your hands in front of your heart. You can stay in this pose or you can take slightly deeper version of the pigeon. So make sure you have fabric not too far away. So stay even with your leg and the front. So then you can release your arms when you feel safe. And make sure your knee is in the right position for you. So stay connected with your body at the whole time. So if you feel any pinching or any unusual pain, please come out. If it's all fine, just stay where you are. Continue breathing deeply. Deep inhales and deep exhales. We're going to slowly on inhale, grab the edges of the hammock, make sure you have enough fabric in your hands, and then gently lift yourself up. Okay, keep your back leg bent. Now straighten up your right leg, straighten up your left leg, and come back to your straddle. Bring your feet, draw your feet together. We're gonna take the forward fold. So finding your big toes with your peace sign, index and the middle finger from inside, grabbing gently the toes, big toes towards us. And now we're going to slowly bend the knees. Make sure you have your feet inside of your fabric. And we're going towards our camel pose, Ustrasana. But make sure when we come to this pose, your knees will stay inside of the fabric. So we're going to grab edges of the front of your hammock, where you're looking towards the right. Now, make sure the knees stay inside and then pull yourself up slowly. Keeping your shins parallel to each other. Gently press your hammock in front of you, and make sure you have some fabric on your right shoulder. Adding the quad stretch. It's still initial stretches, so it's not going to be that deep. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, then you find the fabric at the back and then just maybe send your hips a little bit more forward. Otherwise, just stay where you are, pressing the front of the hammock away. So next pose, we got to take even deeper the quad stretches, which is called Virasana Pose. The pose itself can be, if your hips are not flexible and your quads are quite stiff, then you may feel some pain in your knees. So if you find it halfway pinching in your knees, please come out. Otherwise, just start sinking with your hips, your bum, slowly between your heels. Maybe close your eyes and take deep inhales and deep exhales, breathing into the stretch of your psoas, of your quads. Make sure you're staying gently engaged through the core muscles. We're going slowly on inhale. Release out of this pose. We're going to grab the fabric firmly, lift, and now straighten up one leg, then another leg, and then sit back into straddle. Do it very, very slowly and mindfully. And then release your legs out to the knees. And again, with your left hand, gently move the hammock on your side away. And now bring your right leg. You can also guide your right leg through, or just see if you can challenge your hamstrings and bring your right leg through. Now find the left side of the hammock. Also draw it to the side, and we're coming to our first child pose. So just bring yourself towards your legs and relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Okay, we're going to release and come out slowly from the hammock. So just very slowly step out. Now draw your hands down the hammock, and now find your hammock like a ribbon, but make sure that it goes right under your tailbone. So it doesn't go on your lower back, it doesn't go under your bum, it's on your tailbone, on your flat bone. We're going to take our first inversion today, which is a monkey pose. So step on your tippy toes, lean gently back. Okay, keeping your hands about shoulder, just in front of you, holding your hands. We're going to straighten up your legs towards the ceiling. Okay, we're going to lower left leg and hold the right leg up. Then gently swap. Inhale here. And exhale, swap right leg up. So we're starting with few core exercises. And then lift your left leg. And lifting your right leg. And a couple more left on inhale. And exhale right. Inhale left. And exhale right. We're going to lift the left leg, point towards the ceiling. And on exhale, we're going to bring the feet down. Inhale, lift both legs up. And exhale, lower. Couple more. Inhale, lift both legs up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and hold. This time we're going to open the legs into straddle. Flex the feet. And point. And flex. And point. Maybe circle your feet. The circle, so waking up our feet as much as we possibly can at the start of the practice. Start circling the other way. And we're going to point on inhale. On exhale, straddle the legs. Inhale, point. And exhale, straddle. Okay, flex your feet. Now start lowering yourself a little bit lower towards the ground. If you feel unsafe in your straddle, hook your feet over the hammock. If you feel fine, see if you can stand with your legs in the straddle and release your arms down. Bring your hands on the floor, palms facing the ceiling, and just relax here for a moment. Feeling your first inversion, noticing sensations in your body when you have your head down. Take deep inhales and deep exhales. Okay, when you're ready, bring your feet in soles of the feet together. Maybe reach for your shins and your ankles and add a bit of a stretch. Release and maybe open your arms for a few breaths more here. Okay, you can stay here or you can take a deeper stretch. So when you open your legs deeper into straddle, with your hands grabbing inside of your thighs. Never grab the knees, only the thighs or shins or big toes. We always avoid grabbing our knees because it can be dangerous on our joints. Okay, or grab your big toes and open deeper straddle. Wherever you are, if you just have soles of the feet together, breathe into your hip opening pose here. And we're going to slowly release. Okay, now we're going to bend the knees, having the soles of the feet together. And we're going maybe taking a little bit of a spin. So just see if you can, with your arms, giving yourself a little spin side to side. It's just a little bit of a play. Okay. If you had some fun with your spinning, let's do add a bit of a rocking. So maybe come with your hands forward and then release, grabbing opposite elbows and give yourself a nice rock. I want you to notice the stretch you get between your vertebrae, and maybe take deep inhales between your vertebrae. You will see how much taller you will be after you practice your aerial yoga. Okay, we're going to find the and stop ourselves, find the hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers, even the knuckles spread. Now we're going to take our handstand. So stretch your legs up and now push yourself away from the floor into the handstand. Okay, try to engage through your core. Try to stay strong. Push the floor away from you. Make sure you're using your palms strongly, so push the floor away. Okay, maybe walk your hands a little bit more forward. And we're adding a bit of a shoulder stretch here as well. Maybe come on the fingertips here. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Maybe add a bit of rocking as well once again. Release your arms. Maybe clasp the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze your palms. Make sure you're micro-breathing your elbows here. Okay, let's take a swap inhibitor way of clasping the hands. So have your other thumb on top. And slowly release. Okay, come back with your knees wide. And now see if you can clasp your, find the hammock on top and then come back. And couple of pulling yourself towards the hammock. So once you found the hammock on top of your feet, see if you can walk yourself a little bit up, 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 and come up. So this is even deeper hip opener. Maybe straighten up your legs into straddle. We're going slowly come back to the monkey pose, flexing the feet. Forward, go back. Okay, grab the hammock, open your legs first into straddle, and then very, very slowly, we're going to bring the knees towards us, staying for the last core exercise here. See if we can stay nice and strong. And then we're going to slowly, slowly lower our legs down to the ground. Okay, bring the hammock under your shoulder blades. And now we're going to lean back for our Tadasana, for our mountain pose. Make sure that the hammock right under your shoulder blades, that you're pushing your hips forward. Maybe bring your arms behind your head. Clasp maybe the hands behind for a moment. And now we're going to release the hands on top of the hammock and adding a bit of a side stretch, so sending the hips to the right and to the left. Inhale to the right, push the hips forward, stay strong. Exhale to the left. Couple more. And come back to Tadasana. Once again, clasp the hands behind your head. And we're going to do a bit of a deeper side stretch. So imagine your torso is like a harmonica. So you open on your right side and then you squish a little bit on your left side. Let's stay here. So now breathe into your left side rib cage. Take a few inhales and exhales. And then slowly come back to the other side. This time, open your right side, breathe into your right side. And we're going slowly come back to the center. Okay, we're going to stretch. Bring your hands maybe in Namaste. Make sure your eyes and your hands in level with your eyes. Inhale here. Exhale, open your arms, bend the knees and come forward to the plank. Push the hips forward, stay strong. Inhale, coming back up. Mountain pose. Exhale, back to the plank. One more time, inhale. Stretch back. Length into the body, into your spine. Exhale. You're going to stay here. So make sure it's comfortable for your shoulders. Push the hips forward. Coming on tippy toes on inhale. Exhale down. Okay, we're going to add the wrist stretches here. Inhale, stretch your palms up and coming tippy toes. Exhale, coming heels down. Point the fingers down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold. Exhale, stay on tippy toes. And now add circling the wrists. Now the other direction of the stretch. Okay, we're going now, come to our chair pose. So make sure your heels are down. On inhale, lift both arms up. Okay, see if you can come on tippy toes and hold. And now slowly, slowly release. This time, holding to your hammock, release the chair like a passive version of it. Okay, press into your left foot, and on inhale, lift your right leg up. Point and flex foot. Point and flex. And point and flex and hold. And now slowly release your right ankle on top of your left shin. Now we're going to press into your left foot and on inhale, lift arms. It's like a tree pose. We are pressing the palms together. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to your chair pose. Okay, lift your right leg up. Inhale. Now bring your right leg behind and adding the side stretches. Deep inhale and deep exhale. We're gonna lift ourselves on next inhale and step your left foot forward to your right side. Make sure your right leg is nice and straight, if possible. Inhale, lift both arms up. Have your hands whether clasped behind your head or lifting into Anjaneyasana. Keeping your hips as square as possible. Level them up. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Next inhale, release your hands. Exhale, come back to the side stretch. Inhale here, exhale, bring your left foot on top of your right foot and lean back. Again, you can have your hands whether clasp behind the head or lift the arms and bring the palms together. Again, make sure your hands are level with your eyesight. One more deep inhale, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Exhale, release. And next inhale, step your left foot back to the front. Okay, just slowly bring your right foot next to your left. And we're pressing into the feet. Once again, we're going to come out of the hammock and come to the strong chair. Release your arms. Bring your hands on your shoulder blades and come to your Tadasana. Inhale into Tadasana. Exhale into your plank. Inhale again into Tadasana, into your mountain. Make sure your feet are active. Exhale, coming on tippy toes and hold. Okay, let's do a bit more circling of the wrists. One way, then another. Okay, we're gonna slowly come back to our chair, hanging on the hammock just under your shoulder blades. This time pressing into your right foot. Lift your left leg and straighten up. Point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. On exhale, bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Stay strong and breathe into your left hip. We're going to press into your right foot, straighten up your right leg, and variation of a tree pose. Maybe bring your hands in Namaste. On top of your head. Slowly on exhale, release back into the chair. You're going to lift the left leg on inhale, and on exhale, step it towards the right side of the room. Adding this stretch. And now we're going to lift ourselves a little bit and step the right foot forward for Anjaneyasana. So in Anjaneyasana, staying on tippy toe of your left foot, staying strong, maybe clasp the hands behind your head, or maybe lifting them up. Inhale for one, exhale for one, inhale for two, exhale, inhale for three, and exhale. On inhale, release your hands down and just lift yourself and come back to the side stretch. Next inhale, gonna lift the right leg and now bring it on top of your left ankle. Okay, whether you clasp your hands behind your head, coming to the back bend, or have your hands in Namaste. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Okay, this time we're going to lift the right leg and step it back to the front and release it here. Okay, we're going to take a few jumps here. So now maybe grab your hammock even stronger and lift and jump them back. And jump, swap the legs around. The other one in front, and again, another one in front, and again. Okay, couple more before we end up here, and then we jump and bring the feet together. Okay, we're gonna start our next sequence. So just step to your left and come behind your hammock. So have your hammock now in front of you. So holding your hammock just about height of your shoulders height, maybe rocking the hammock a little bit. Now we're going to lift the right leg up and see if we can bring the hammock under the knee. Okay, hold your hammock first, and we're going to come forward, staying strong in your core. Make sure your hips are in one line. Okay, holding the hammock in front, or maybe lifting both arms up and hold for variation of warrior one. So we're going to do a few more warriors today. We're going to slowly release the hands back. And now maybe taking it deeper. So now lean on top of your right leg, maybe hug it. Okay, slowly find the hammock. Come back on your left foot. Okay, before we do that, our second warrior, we are going to do a few fun poses here. So we're just going to take 3 to 5 rocking, as many as you want. So make sure you're staying strong in your core. Just take a few rocking here, maybe 3 or 4. And then you just come back to landing with your left foot back. Okay, we're going to take a different type of variation using our core. So if you just lean, sorry, lean to the right, no, to the left, sorry. Lean to your left and bring your left leg through, then coming around and staying here in the little position. So this position, staying strong on your core, pointing the feet, maybe gently moving your feet. And when we come out, grab your hammock nicely and strongly, come out, bring the left leg through and bring your left leg back. Okay, now we're ready for our warrior two. So now open your hips, keeping your left foot pointing forward and the right foot pointing to the right. So we're going to open the hips and hold, staying strong. Make sure your core is engaged and arms wide. On exhale, we're going to bring the right elbow down and lift your left arm. You can take it deeper if you want, bringing the right arm inside, looking towards the ceiling, staying strong. Deep inhales and deep exhales. with your mula bandha engaged at all times. Now we're going slowly come out from the pose and take it maybe deeper. If you want, you can keep the hammock under the knee, or you can bring it under your next to your foot, under your ankle. So we are going to slowly, slowly open, keeping your right hand on the hammock. So bring your right hand, draw towards the ankle, left arm up, and maybe open a little bit deeper. Still continue looking towards the ceiling. Stay strong, connected with the core. Into deeper, keep opening. We're going slowly on inhale, come up. This time we're going to variation of Prasarita. Keep your hands on your hip bones and slowly come out. You can bend your left leg to do so. Whether you're staying on your fingertips just here, or walking the hands forward, or coming with your hands to the ground. Variation, maybe working towards Samakhanasana. Deep inhales and deep exhales. The core stays engaged. Make sure the neck is soft. We're going to come out. When we come out, we take it very, very slowly. So maybe fingertips, bend the left knee, and just turn towards your hammock. Now lift your right leg, release, and we're just going to swap. Again, try to do it nicely and slowly. So when you lift, see if you can lift your leg and then release down. Okay, we're ready for our warrior one on the other side. Make sure hip bones are straight, pointing forward equally. Then lean a little bit forward. So now engage through the core. Maybe lift both arms up and hold. Then maybe slowly release and take it a little bit deeper this time. So lean forward, keeping your hips squared. Maybe finding your left shin, left leg and hugging it. We're going slowly release, finding the hammock and come out. Okay, we're going to take a few swings on the other side. So make sure the hammock is under your thigh rather than your knees, so you never force your knees. So take a few swings using the core. And then you're ready, just lower yourself with your right foot. Okay, we're going to take our variation of ballerina on the other side. So I'm not sure. I've done it wrongly on the other side, so I'm sure this time I have to take it on the right. So keeping, if you have the left leg on top of the hammock, grab the hammock on your right, then lift your right leg and bring it through, and bring yourself around the hammock and staying here. Okay, point the feet, staying strong in the core. Maybe move the feet a little bit. And when you had your play, come out very slowly, grab your hammock, and then release your right leg. Okay, we're coming to now to warrior two pose. So now point your right foot to the side of the room, and left knee and left foot points forward. So now slowly release into your warrior two and hold. Stay strong. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing your left elbow right arm on top looking towards the sky, staying here, or lowering your left arm and right arm on top. Breathe into your right side, rib cage here, making your right side longer. And go and slowly release your right hand, press yourself back up. Okay, we're ready for our Samakhanasana variation pose. So bring your hammock under your left ankle, or if you think it's too deep for you, you can have your hammock under your thigh. Find the right position for you. And we're going to grab the hammock on your left, draw the hand gently towards your left leg, and then grab the other side of the hammock and coming to deeper stretch. We're going slowly, slowly coming out of the pose. So this time we're going to forward fold here. So now make sure that you're staying strong till the last moment, till you find the floor. So you can stay, even if you can't find the floor, you can keep your hands on the hips and just staying working here. Make sure you're not rounding through the spine. If you can find the floor with your fingertips, you can walk and open the legs wider, or you can bring the palms down. And we're breathing into deeper stretch. Inhale and exhale deeply. Release any tension. One more deep inhale. And deep exhale. When you come out, micro bend your right knee or bend your right knee and slowly come out from the pose. Okay, bring your hammock now under your left thigh. Bring your hands on your left side and now bring your right leg through and coming to sit on top of the hammock. Just giving a few rocking, just enjoying ourselves. Okay, when you had enough of your rocking, just slowly come down and release. Okay, we're going to step to the side of the hammock and we're going to do a sequence, which is called vampire sequence. This is one vampire pose. So again, this requires a core engagement. Find the edge of your hammock. Make sure your hammock is got no more creases. So just bring air into it. Sure, there is no creases left. And we're going to, again, step to the front of it with your thumbs, finding the insides and your hands, fingers outside. And now six gatherings of the fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So draw your elbows in, coming on tippy toes, step even closer towards your hammock. Now press firmly and bring yourself inside. Okay, for next pose, it's quite important to have our shoulders inside of the hammock. Your head and your neck is out. So bring your hands inside. So imagine like if you have wings. Okay, so we are going to first of all grabbing sides of the hammock, but make sure again you have enough of fabric to grab on. So now lean back, make sure your shoulders are covered, and now bring your left foot in and right foot in. So Bring your feet so much inside of the hammock that you have enough of fabric to cover your feet and most of your shins. So almost up to the knees, you should have enough fabric. Okay, so once you grabbing sides of your hammock, you will engage the core and start lifting your feet up. Bring your feet around your head. And now push your hips forward. Make sure you're grabbing your sides of the hammock strongly without releasing. So staying in your vampire pose. Make sure that you're not releasing the hammock. Now push your hips high, and we're going from here to come to the shoulder stand. So start lifting your both legs up and hold. Staying strong in the core. And we're going slowly, slowly, release the feet down. We are slowly, slowly coming back into our vampire. Here, stay strong on your right leg and release your left leg and bring the knee towards your nose. Again, challenging your core. Now straighten up your left leg and release it down to the floor. This is like a third warrior vampire. It's a mixture of two poses. We're going to come out the same way. Make sure you bring your left foot into exactly way towards. So now press, bend your left leg and bring your left foot next to your right. Now press into your left foot, bend your right knee to nose, slowly straighten up your right leg and lower it down. On the other side, warrior three. And now we're going to bring the right foot. So now grab and lift your core, lift your right knee, bring your right foot next to your left. We're going to repeat one more shoulder stand. So now press and lift your legs up into the shoulder stand and hold. Couple more breaths. And when we're ready, we're going to release slowly down inside of the hammock. Now bring your hips down and start slowly, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bringing yourself down to the ground, or to the hammock, inside of the hammock. Now bring the hammock on top of your head. And we're going now to turn to our right side of the hammock and lift arms up over your head. And now we're going to bring the knees and elbows together. On exhale, inhale, stretch your whole body. Exhale, elbows to knees. And again, inhale, big yawn here. Exhale, contract, make yourself as small as you can. Inhale, stretch in one line. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, stretch again. And now very slowly through the center. Make your way to the other side, to your left side. Bring both arms over your head. Inhale, add a bit of back bend. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, big yawn of a stretch. Make it maximum length in your body. Exhale. Inhale up and length. Exhale. Make yourself small. And inhale, come back to the center. And we do a few stretches, our final stretches. So bend your right leg and bring the right knee towards your torso. I will give yourself a hug. Hug your right leg. Now, maybe straighten up your right knee and grabbing with your index and the middle finger, with your peace sign, grab inside of your Victor for the hamstring stretch of your right leg. Maybe have the left hand on top of your left thigh. And we're going to slowly release your right leg and give a stretch to your left. So bend the left knee first, hug your left shin as much as you can. Bringing slowly, drawing the knee towards your shoulder. And then, if possible, straighten up your left leg, grabbing maybe this index and the middle finger, big toe from inside of your left foot. And again, have your right hand on your right thigh. And breathe into your left hamstring. See if you can draw your shin towards your nose, closer and closer. And slowly release your left leg. Now bend both knees and hug your knees towards you. Take a deep inhale. And deep exhale through the mouth. Release your legs down. Straighten up and get ready for your Shavasana. So now watch your breath without controlling it. Watch your inhale becoming exhale and your soft exhale becoming inhale again. Can you notice where inhale meets exhale and when exhale meets inhale? Can you find that fraction of a second where they meet? Can you notice the moment where exhale becomes inhale and when inhale becomes exhale? Bring special attention to your feet and hands. Make sure they are completely relaxed and soft. All your four limbs should be soft and relaxed now. Soften up your belly. Notice the slight movement of your belly when you inhale and exhale. Notice the slight movement of the chest, expansion of your chest when you inhale and exhale. Bring attention and notice what's happening in your throat when you inhale and exhale. Make sure your neck is soft and relaxed, your jaws are relaxed away from each other. The tongue is not pressing anything in the mouth and also relaxed. Release any tension from your eyes, from your eyeballs, from the muscles around the eyes. spot between your eyebrows is soft and relaxed. And relax your forehead and even your hairline. Staying here for a few moments, enjoying the softness and relaxation, staying connected with the breath at all times. When you're ready, slowly bring your arms over your head, stretch in one line, then bring the knees towards your chest, and then release your feet and shins out. Now grab edges of the hammock and lift yourself to seated. And now very, very slowly, just come out from your hammock and come seated. It's cross-legged. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Hi, Joanna. Are you still there?
Yes,
Hello.
I'm here. So
Sorry.
you stopped recording? It's still recording, yeah?
Oh,
okay. Okay, you can leave it. You can leave it for the comments. You can leave the recording if you prefer,
okay.
if you're okay. So, yeah, how are you feeling? Are you okay?
I got scared at some point, and I think I just went, I got nervous because of it. Some things are still I find fear. I did do it yesterday as well. When you're from monkey pose, when you go up and then you go back to that forward into monkey pose, and I just got scared. At some point, I just got scared and I didn't want to go forward. It was silly, wasn't it, of me? So I was a little bit nervous afterwards because I got a bit scared.
So don't worry about it. It was all great. I really like the tempo of it, the speed, the sequencing, the timing of the positions, your voice. Your voice has very good quality. And you take a person on the journey, definitely you do. And you are, you take your client on the safe journey. And it's a pleasure to be there with you. And yeah, I found it like you've been teaching it for long time. So you have this capacity of flowing and making flow transitions between positions, which is what I am trying to teach, and you got it. And you have this yeah, this kind of dancey style of presenting and of creating the sequences. Again, this is the part of the FlowMove what we are creating here. So you got it all in your teaching. And I think your skills and your character is very much like FlowMove. And I like that you know, this kind of dancing connection, but also meditative connection, very yoga connection. Use the vocabulary of script, Sanskrit, and I like that as well. You can bring it into the aerial yoga if you want, the Sanskrit words. Also, you found your ways around transitions. I like the different transitions created by yourself, like for instance, the core strengthening positions that you have one leg inside the hammock and you are swinging front and back. That was really nice. So you did one side, our side, and then you went with both legs inside just to do the core. I like that. I like also the progression from the warriors and all the hips opening. That was brilliant as well. And the monkey, don't worry about it. When you came up, you weren't sure how to, I mean, you weren't sure. You were sure, you totally presented how to go down to monkey. from the top, and it's fine. People will descend like you did, yeah, because people will be scared, and you don't have to descend in the other way. You do what you feel comfortable with, and within the time, if you want to bring some more advanced transitions, then you can do it. But it's not a big deal, you know, whatever feels good for you. This is your class, and you are a leader. So I didn't feel that you were stressed. I didn't feel any uncertainty in your voice or in your body. I really found this class brilliant. I don't have anything to really add. I mean, all really good. I have already said everything I wanted to say. Maybe there is something more, but yeah, it was really good, Maria, and you need to be confident because you look good. You are a good teacher. You provide a good quality class, and it's not easy to teach online, but it's quite nice as well, because if you have everybody on silence, then you can focus on your class. Sometimes you might think, oh my God, I don't see my students, or oh my God, I don't hear my students. But don't worry, if you are going to run the class, you can also put them on audio, but it's gonna be quite hard, you know, because it's going to be noisy. But yeah, so you will, this was a good trial for you to do the online class and do the recording, all that. And then in the physical environment, you already know how to do things, and online, of course, you do as well. It's just the recording was a little bit a problem for you. So now you overcame all the problems, and you are great, and you can do the recording as well. So now you can. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that you actually benefited from a lot from the online course FlowMove Aerial Yoga Teacher Training, and I can see that it works. It works. You just learned it all. And how long it took? Was it 1 week or 2 weeks? How long was it?
Quicker. Because I'm still new to aerial altogether. I could have learned quicker, but I wanted to take it longer because I need practice myself. For instance, when all those jumps, I can jump now inside of the fabric, yeah, but I can't do it every time. But thanks to you, I have learned this skill. I picked up so many skills from you. For me, it was like eyes opening, you know, that course, because I went to different teachers, but they were not advanced as you are. What I loved about your course, because you yourself very advanced, you know, so I sort of like I picked up, and that's why it took longer, because I wanted to learn those, you know, different tricks. I wanted to learn them properly. Like I didn't take a jump because I thought maybe if I miss it, I will make a fool of myself, but I can jump now. I can also now pull myself and jump back, you know, like when you lift the legs behind. I think that's quite hard. I found that very hard, but I can't return my back yet from this one. From this one here. I can go one way, I can't go back yet. So I'm still learning. I'm listening to your classes to find, you know, to learn all that. I thought I will never be able to do such thing, but it's just like, wow, I can do it.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy that, and I'm glad that you learn things, because when it's broken into bits and pieces, then you can clearly learn the techniques, and you have a strength, you have a flexibility, and you have your own power. So it's just, you know, the technique, and I'm glad that I helped you with that, so you could do more upper body workouts. Yeah, because men are very strong in the upper body, they are weaker in their flexibility, and women the other way around. So we need to build up the upper body strength. Once you do it, then you can do everything. So I'm glad that you found it useful. And yeah, it worked. Yeah, so I thank you very much for this class. It was like 1 hour treat for myself. I really enjoyed every single second of it, and it felt really good on my side to receive it from you as a teacher. So yeah, and definitely you passed the exam. You've done it all correctly. The theory, very nice written, and also the practical exam. So thank you very much, Maria, and I wish you the best of success with it, and I will hope to collaborate with you in the future, and I hope you're gonna take it further and you're gonna continue working with aerial yoga and teaching and, you know, developing your stuff, or we can develop things together. We can, you know, you never know what's going on to happen in the future. So it's good to take advantage of the pandemics and do the courses and become a qualified aerial yoga teacher.
I've heard the rumor Bali is opening up, I think, from next week. That's so
okay.
Things are getting better now. I think I hope everything will just like,
yeah. So yeah, so maybe in the future we will run retreats all over the world, and one of them we will do in Bali. Okay, so now I guess we can stop recording on this one, and then we still can stay here to have a chat. Yeah, so thank you.
Okay, 1 second.